Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Celestial Farm Girl here. So happy to see you guys today. Wow, we have a lot to talk about, right? This is a read for the Divine Feminines. I love you guys. Love y'all. I love y'all from beginning to end. For any of you guys who hang out with me here, I so appreciate you. I want you to know that I just feel very excited about something that has happened over the last few days after the Capricorn full moon, right? The grandmothers of the heavens got together and they gave us something to have hope with, okay? And we actually have a woman running for president now, right? Isn't that awesome? Wow, and not just a woman, but a woman full of compassion, strength, courage, and the ability and possibility of bringing balance into our culture. She isn't going to be swayed by money. And she's not afraid to stand up for what she thinks is right. You know, I've been watching I watched an astrology chart, her chart. She has so much potential to bring change to the world of the Divine Feminine, such as, garnering equal wages, of which, should have always been. We should always have equal wages. There's no reason that the work we do is any less than the work man does, right? Now, look, I'm not a women's liver, but I am for the betterment of the Divine Feminine, to be placed into a better situation for her and her children, that she raises at least 75% of the raising, okay? Probably most at least 75%, and, to have time off also to spend with your children and not to leave them in the nursery or daycare or babysitter or alone. More time to work on family, because I think she is about family, and I think she could bring more heart into our nation and encourage more people to speak up and speak out, give us back control of our bodies and our minds, by allowing us to be considered equal with all and everybody, right? With all and everybody. Okay, we're going to choose an archetype card, guys. I love y'all. I said, why didn't Joe Biden step back and let Camilla have it? And then the next day, I'm sure I said that. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look. But I think on the Capricorn full moon reading, when I was reading for the crone, because the Capricorn earth sign, full grown Capricorn, the old goat that can carry kids on her back as she jumps from one mountain to another, whom they said was the devil, and no wonder they called her a devil. I'm sure if push come to shove, she could be considered devilish. But isn't it about time? She's the shadow. She works with the shadows. The shadows are not evil or wicked. The shadow, I heard a thing yesterday about being our inner child, but our shadow is us, our flesh, and the stuff that's inside our flesh, the things we don't see, that has its own inner working, those thoughts that come up in our head, where we have to work with them, whether we like the thought or not. So we have to decide if we're going to allow ourselves to have those kind of thoughts. You know, these are the things that we work with, right? Until we get them to a place where, you know, I want to say we've got them bridled. We understand who we are. We understand we're going to have good thoughts. We understand we're going to have bad thoughts. We just don't absorb the thoughts. We begin to observe them and allow them to float past like clouds. Sometimes they're dark, sometimes they're light. And we actually try to maybe the light clouds like hold on to a little bit and envision and play with them, and it gives us good feelings. But the shadow is where our power lies, and our strength and our courage. Our shadow is that part of ourselves that we've kind of stuffed down because, you know, of the culture we lived in. You know, you talk too much. You're always bitching. You know, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever heard these things. You always want something. Your feelings, your emotions. I don't understand what you mean when you say you feel like. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but that's where we stuffed our shadows down, our power. You know, our power, instead of saying, you know, like a great Viking woman warrior, you know, what do you mean by that? And then, of course, most of them run, right? And once I come out with that shadow, a lot of people ran from me. They didn't want to deal with that injured inner child of mine that, you know, was really ferocious, a beast. And I had to learn to tame that if, you know, I wanted to get anything out of life. You know, to let it know that I loved it very much and it was very much needed there to protect me, but decide that I want to come out on the soft side. So I think that Camilla has a shadow as well. And I think what this is saying is that she's going to pull out the power, the courage, the tenacity, the perseverance, the valor. I believe she's going to take pride in being the first American woman to step onto the podium. Not to mention being a black woman, which doesn't mean anything to me one way or another. I love it. I'm proud that they are going to, you know, I mean, yeah, let them claim it. It's deserving. What can I say? I'm just proud to be a part of the gender of moving forward into a new world and a new age with leaders who understand that the people are the resources, not the money, not the cash, but the people and the communities, and bringing out the best in the people is what makes a country great and prosperous. Because the more happy the people are, the more we move, you know, we expand and expand and expand on happiness and joy. I mean, I don't know where it could go. But why not dream about the possibilities of her seeing all of us as equals and deserving of decent lives, that we can be okay. We're out of survival mode, where we're, you know, secure and have time that we can actually set aside to spend with family. Yeah, these things is a dream, I think, of many Americans across the world. We've gotten so disconnected. And then during COVID, we had to get reconnected But a lot of us didn't reconnect, did we? No, it was a weird time. And now, here we are coming into this new world, new age. I also think she's friends with Bernie Sanders. And this again makes me think of the reading I gave a little bit before the Capricorn full moon, where the Democrats and the Green Party may come together. Now that would be a world or a country worth living in. A lot of the countries around the world, really take good care of their people. The Netherlands, Australia, Canada, a lot of countries around the world understand the concept that the resources of the earth belong to all the children, and none of the children should be left without. Not everything is perfect, but they do strive to take care of all their people. And that way they control the shadow too, you see. Because people don't get angry and frustrated and commit crimes, murders. The more angry and frustrated the people get, the more lower they go, the more crime and theft and, just out and out indignity expands. People are miserable, suffering. That doesn't make you want to be the best person in the world. It makes you tend to be more of your shadow self, always on defense, survivor mode. So, the shadow is all about the power, and we're starting off this Divine Feminine reading as a salute to our Vice President, Kamala Harris, who may be the first woman president in our country ever, and not just a woman, but a divine feminine. And I really do believe she's a light worker. She's been quiet behind Biden, right? But the last couple of days, she's come out strong. So, I don't know if this reading is going to go there or not. I just wanted to mention, that I'm excited and I got good feelings, almost like I feel something good. So, about her, I feel good about her. We got a moon in Aquarius and a 7. Wow. Okay, so in the tarot deck, the 7 of Swords is the moon in Aquarius. I'm almost positive of it. It's about stealing something. Theft. Getting clowned. So, I'm not sure where this is going to. Now, by my readings, this dice, we landed in October, September. So we got Virgo, Libra, number 7, which is a spiritual number. So some practical balancing of the spiritual world. What is that on? Yes. Unknown. It's in the unknown. We don't know yet. Okay, I'll take that. We'll take it's in the unknown. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just pull a few. It's in the unknown. It's between. Yeah, it's on the unknown. Okay, it's on the unknown. Virgo and Libra. Yeah, Virgo's all about practicality, healing, day-to-day chores and rituals, and, staying balanced, number 6. And Libra's number 7, and we got the moon, feelings about things. Feeling it. Okay, I don't know what to think. It's a skunk. So, you know, when the skunk feels fear, it sprays. Where we at? How can I get you to see this? Okay, so the skunk doesn't spray till it feels fear. This is telling me that Kamala Harris will be kind, gentle, soft, almost shy-like until they come up against her, and then she's going to be like a skunk. She's going to spray, and they ain't going to know what happened. She's going to spray. She has a Mercury, I saw in the guy that did her astrological chart, with Pluto, so she can cut deep. Cuts deep. I guess this video is about Camilla. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I'll make sure I put it in the intro, so that if I'm I don't want to, destroy anybody's time, but I guess we're going to take a look at Camilla and the possibilities of her being president. Yeah, okay, let's do this. All right. Shell. She will come out of her shell. Yeah, she will come out of her shell, and she's going to bloom, blossom, or spring forth like the dragonfly. Yeah. So we've got feelings about Camilla. We're not sure. What is we have today, too? It's Wednesday, July 24th. The moon is in Pisces. Lots of emotions, feelings. Been having this for a couple days now. The full moon in Capricorn, I had to take a break. My mood was changing. I didn't know if I was going to cry or get upset. I couldn't decide whether I was mad, happy, sad. So I had to take a couple days off, do some meditating, and get myself back together again. Okay. But, I heal very quickly from whatever, goes on around me. I heal pretty quickly. So we've got the moon square Jupiter, which means good luck is in the air today. It happened at 3:47 a.m. And we got the moon conjunct Saturn, which is the parental planet. And a conjunction is them hooking up. So that would be feelings of disciplining oneself, of aligning oneself into their parental, feelings, how they feel parentally. So I heard that Camilla did just get married, or a few years ago, okay? Made it through COVID, and that she is the mother to her stepchildren, and that she mothers them. And I think that's beautiful. I don't know, but let's see what's going on with the presidency. Okay, guys, let's just see if the divine feminine has a chance to take the high chair here in America. The high chair, big boss baby. She gonna be big mama boss baby. Okay, yeah, and that's kind of funny. So big boss baby, let's call her. And I think there was like a part 2. The little girl was a boss baby, but I never got to see that one, unfortunately. So, guys, leave me your comments. Let me know what you think and how you feel. We're going to use the Gaia deck, and we are asking, what are the possibilities? We're just going to ask a few questions. What are the possibilities of Camilla getting the presidency? Oh. We've got thought. High Arcana 18, which is a 9, which is completion. She's going to complete it. Yeah. I noticed that staying away from this dark over here, and she's looking into this with lots of light. I also pulled cards on her today that labeled her Queen of Wands and the Magician, which doesn't surprise me. Now, the Queen of Wands don't really take a whole lot of bull poop. I also saw her labeled as the Queen of Swords, so I'm just about positive she's Empress. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So here we have thought. This is about her keeping her mind on the prize. Thoughts. She's definitely thinking it over, and that cauldron is her mind brewing with the things that she can do and bring into light. Oh, she's for the earth. Look, her cauldron is a stump. She's deeply connected to earth. I got a kick too. Deeply connected to the divine feminine, the mother. I knew that. I knew that. Look at this. Very wise and knowledgeable and understanding. She knows and understands what she's looking at, and she knows how to brew up and get the flavor that she wants. So Camilla, her name, Chameleon, to where you can change your colors to suit the scene. You can blend in. That's good. And you can also, as a chameleon, blend out. Yeah, maybe she's not just a chameleon. Maybe she's many different animals. I think that is the scribe. She's a scribe. The scribe knows the secrets of everybody around the world. She has a book of secrets that she knows things about. She probably knows things we would never want to know, nor be obliged to. She's a prosecutor. She follows criminals. She deletes them. And I gotta give her kudos. We need a good divine feminine swinging the sword. Yeah, and she's on a journey, 3 of fire. She's going out to meet it. This is commercial success as well. Satisfaction, and she's traveling light. She ain't carrying a lot with her. She's traveling light, and she's already on the road. She's already talking about the changes she's going to make. And of course, the first change is Roe versus Wade, to make sure women are in control of their reproductive organs. Yeah, she's going to wield the sword in a stoic and cold-hearted way. She is going to show what being a leader is all about. Meaning, if she faces opposition, this is what they'll get. So I think she might be going to put on a really good show. I've never been interested in the presidency. Never. But I'm interested now. Of course, you know, there's something I can relate to. There might be somebody in there that, you know, is a divine feminine. She's feeling like it to me. The quiet, slow, got nothing against her. Nobody ever has anything bad to say about her. Everybody loves her. Except Trump, of course, but he don't count. If there's anybody that was ever a devil, it was the T-Rump, the top ass, and his goonies. Anyway, Camilla, yeah, she's She's hanging back. She's taking it easy while she was with Biden, but now she's coming out of the gate. And I don't think she's going to be easy for the Republicans to deal with, or Congress. Let's go with any of the people in Congress, okay, who's been saying no to all the good bills that are coming through that will help the people. I think she will override them with a presidential signature. And she'll be cheered as a hero if she does. If she turns her eye to those who have not been noticed for a long, long time, better schools, better health care, better nutrition, better education. Our children, I married a high school senior in my younger years, right? And I was 6th grader, and I knew more than he did. So really, my education on the streets as a gangsta gave me more common sense to live a better life. So the education system where I come from, I'm the only one that escaped that I know of, and I didn't even get an education. They're all still there. Living the same way, believing the same way, being the same way. I ran away. It wasn't, there had to be something more, I knew. And even though I'm self-educated, I feel like I could hang in any situation, discussing things with anybody of any degree. And I think that's the way Camille is. She's not just education smart, she's emotionally intelligent as well. Oh yeah. Got 6 of Swords. She's sailing into calm waters. 6 of Swords is transitioning from one arena into another. Not only that, this is duality. This is the power that she seldom shows, but when she needs to, she can bring that shadow out. We were just talking about the shadow being your power. So, and we all need to know how to work with our shadow. We need to make sure it's bridled, and it only comes out when we need protection. But she's definitely in touch with her shadow. Yeah. Which means she's going to be powerful and strong. And she's going to stand up as a mother of this country. As a mother. A mother. Yes. God. It's been horrible being raised by these men, right? Especially for the girls. I'm kidding. I love you guys. I really do. I love us, and I know that we deserve better than what we've gotten, and our sons and daughters deserve better than what they've been getting for a future, right? What's going on here? Come on. It looks all blurry to me. Hello. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling a little froggy. So, yeah, she definitely knows how to pull on her power. Look at the rainbow. She's going to be, my goodness, can the cards get any better? Really, I mean, look at the rainbow. And how easily she transcends from dark into light, from light into dark. She's a light worker. We work with the darkness. That's just the way it is. If without our darkness, we wouldn't have a body. We wouldn't have a mind. We would just be a spirit. This world, in the beginning, according to ancient aliens, they called this world the dark world. Mother Earth, the divine feminine. Maybe creator of the universe, because the light came out of the darkness. So mother of darkness gave birth to this light and the rainbow. This mother. You see? The child comes out of the womb from the darkness into the light. There's nothing to fear in the dark. It's nurturing. It's loving. It's warm and gentle. We don't fear the darkness. It has strength and courage. And the darkness in the worst of days, when your darkness comes out, whether it's rage or whatever, it will clear everything from being around you. What, honey?
I'm going to work.
I love you. Have a wonderful day. God bless, baby. My granddaughter. Okay, so we do not fear or reject our darkness. Our darkness is where our mistakes hide, and we don't want to ever shame ourselves for anything we ever done. It was an experience. We don't want to berate ourselves, our darkness, because when you do that, it kind of twists who you are, and you begin to want to hide things and feeling shame, and you don't ever want to get to a place where you want to hide things, where you want to hide stuff that you do or stuff even from yourself, because it will bring illness. I've been there. Like, I literally had told everybody, oh, I got a dark curtain, I put everything behind that, and it just stays there, and then you just get to see this. But this didn't look like this then. This looked like when I held all that darkness in and tried to ignore it. It was just begging for me to love it. It's your inner child. Love your inner child. It's a beast. It needs you. It's your image of God, your inner world. And so Camilla obviously knows how to love all of herself, which makes for a true and honest and a rainbow person. She's part of the rainbow tribe. Like I said, she's a light worker. I've never gotten excited over anybody. Never. But I'm excited about this. I feel like this is going to be... She will protect the Constitution and bring out the equality ratings of it. I'm very excited. I've had men already tell me, nah, she ain't never going to get there. Of course they're going to say that. Yeah, of course. But my advice is... emotional intellect is, don't listen to the masculines. They're full of egos. If they're not a divine masculine, somebody who's proven themselves to be a part of standing up for the divine feminine and giving her her place back in this world as an equal, then they're not divine. They're a part of the patriarchy. If they ever tell you to shut up or sit down or run from you or ignore you or act like what you feel isn't worthy, they are not worthy. They are not worthy of you, because that's your package. You come with feelings. We're like the moon. Yeah, we're full of feelings and hidden things too. Never know what a woman will come up with. We're very creative and curious and beautiful creatures of this world. And man, could we make it a more gentler, softer, blooming place, right? Yeah. You know, the mother and the children should always have home, because they're the children. They're the next generation. They're our resources. It's not like, well, you know, what do you have to offer? Well, I'm offering you the resources of the future. Yeah. X. Tin of water. We're going to read this one. she's feeling. She has lots of feelings in her emotions. The light is shining down upon her. But she has, there's that shadowy darkness, but she's all light. This is the real divine feminine. Passionate, feeling good, enjoying their own emotions. Have you ever just sat back and, it just felt so good to feel what you feel? Everybody deserves to feel that. To just feel like it feels so good what you're feeling. And it can be a little addictive. I actually look for things that give me these feelings, such as I love to watch people rescue animals or children. Anything where somebody is literally giving a helping hand to another creature that's alive. Even bees and insects and chipmunks, it don't matter to me. Children, people, horses, I like to watch these, and then this swelling comes up in my heart for humanity, and humanity needs that. There needs to be more love for humanity, right? Like this. Look at her feeling that. Can you see her feeling it? Yeah, look at the energy leaving her fingertips as she's, wrapped up in these beautiful emotions that she's experiencing. This is a beginning and an ending. This is releasing the old energies and making room for the new. This is release, surrender, and growth all at the same time. Surrendering, releasing, and regrowing the new. We got one Arcana card, and that was on Camilla herself, the person she was. And after that, we got the King of Swords. She's going to be strong, and she's going to defend and set boundaries. And she's got the eagle here. I didn't even see the eagle, which stands for America, which is we the people. And then she's got this duality where she likes to live in light, but she definitely has a shadow that probably a lot of people wouldn't want to cross over. And she feels, she has feelings. She can feel things. She's sensitive, she's an empath who has learned to protect her energy and guard herself, so that she can have these good feelings about the things that she does. She's happy with herself. And that is beautiful. And I hope all of us can be more like Camilla, happy with who we are. And if we're not happy with who we are, we truly need to go in and work with our shadow and heal our inner child. Heal and become a mother or father, whatever you need, to your own self. That would be your higher self watching over your earthly self. And take guidance. What is guidance? That's a little whisper back here. Sometimes it'll be like, do this. Do this. Sometimes it'll repeat itself and it'll be real low, hardly perceptible. It's your intuition. Follow. Do it. Do what it asks you to do. That's God talking to you. And the more you listen to that little voice that's coming in somewhere, I don't know, maybe through your whole body, it's quiet at first, but it will get and grow a little louder if you pay attention to it. Until finally, you and it are like best buds. And everybody can deserve a best buddy that's always on your side. And that's God. God is always on your side. And it will be it. I don't know what it is. It will be it's your friend. Yep, it's your friend. Okay. So one more card on all you divine feminines out here. And this is all of our energy right now because we're a collective. We're a collective right now. And the divine feminines are changing minds all around the world. Yeah, with intuition. Look at the journey. We are journeying. Women around the world are bringing a better, more homey state instead of a mechanical state to this planet. Home and hearth instead of that mechanical, work and money. Home and hearth to have everything you need. And it's just the right thing to have and the right thing to be. We'll see how it goes. One more card. Give us something good to leave on. These were all beautiful cards for us. Okay. We have the Four of Swords. It's all about discipline. It's all about routines and patterns. It's all about having your energy fixed in this pattern right here, that you know what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. And when you can do this, your day will always flow. And so I can imagine that Camilla has been able to accomplish all this stuff because she has time management, which is something I'm horrible at. I love playing games. I like playing with my flowers, walking out into the garden, whatever. But the progress for all of us is in managing our time. We can all be whatever we dream we can be. All we have to do is remember time. When I first started this channel, I started out reading tarot books and stuff, because my focus was so bad from coming off the streets and having anxiety, but for 5 to 10 minutes every day. And then I finally got to where I could study for an hour a day, and everything improved so much for me, do my own reading, study the cards that I read, and then, just continuing to use my intuition the best I could as I moved forward. Because once I said I was going to do it, I wasn't going to go back, because I didn't want to be, I've never, don't want to be somebody that says I'm going to do something and then not do it. So if you guys are out there and anybody wants to be president, if you want to do it, you can do it. And all it takes is a start of 5 minutes a day. Okay. My little bit of time now, I love tarot. I'm always, listening to it, reading it, and studying it, doing a reading for myself, just shuffling the cards sometimes, just when I sit in here and be thinking. I love being spiritual. I love that my inner world is awake, alive, and not every day is like on the top of the mountain. In fact, hardly any day is ever on top of the mountain. But man, if I could just get up to look over the top a little bit and see the sun, that makes me happy too. It'd be nice if every day we could be like, yeah. And who knows, the day may come where we will all be able to do it, but we all have a few things that weigh us down, right? Yeah, and it gets it's been a scary world up to this place, where if you don't pay the bills, the punishment is to the streets with you, bitch. If you don't do the right thing, to the streets with you, bitch. Yeah, and it's scary out there. It's scary as hell. Prices have went up. It's hard to, make ends meet, make sure everybody is fed well, enjoying their meals. That's very important for people to have good meals and enjoy them. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. Feeding somebody isn't like, it's not like, like they can go without, because you can't. Everybody has to have good, nutritious food. It's a necessity for everybody. So is a house to live in. That's our nature. Bears live in a cave. Birds live in trees. People live in houses. Or caves, but we've been out of they brought us out of the caves 50,000 years ago. And now they're going to punish us because they've trained us to be domesticated, and we don't know how to go back to the wilderness again. Just food for thought, guys. I love y'all. Or maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, yeah. Food for thought, that's something that's said all across the land, right? Food for thought. Okay. I love you guys, and have a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye. Oh, yeah. The reason we haven't went up in subscribers is I can't go up in subscribers until I get my ID. I can't get my ID until I can get my transcripts from the last school that I went to, and that was a long time ago, and it may take up to 6 months. Bummer, huh? Oh well. Pray for me. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.